Okay, start of day 75. Well, it's not actually the start, it's a little afternoon, like 1 o'clock. Had a lot of rain this morning. I've tried to wait out the worst of it to get going. Not sure how that plan all worked. According to the weather radar, it does seem to be moving through, but you'll be able to see here that I'm going to have a soupy trail today. So probably need to hike about 5 hours. That'll get me to a shelter 6 o'clock. I'll decide whether to pitch the hammock or go in the shelter if there's room, and we'll just see what happens. So this is actually Lehigh Valley Amateur Astronomical Society. They've got a couple of big telescopes up here in silos. They've got an outhouse, and I need to still make sure that I'm on the trail, but this is really interesting. There's no camping allowed here, so let me just see where I'm at. I'll keep taking you with me. So this literally is the trail, and this is actually a better portion than some, because you can see there's some places between the rocks to stick your feet, or flat rocks on top. But the last part of that climb was rather rocky and a little bit challenging, and slowed me down a little bit. But better take your time and not hurt yourself. So just picking my way through here. Hopefully, I'm about 2 miles in now. Hopefully the whole 10 miles isn't like this, but it usually comes and goes. So the farther you go up a mountain, the rockier it gets, and then oftentimes if there's a steep descent, it gets pretty rocky too. But we're fixing to kind of cruise along the top of this ridge. Sometimes that's rocky, sometimes you can just see. Sometimes, oh, here we got a rock lined path. They have these sneaky little rocks though in the path though, that if you don't watch and you step on them, they jab up into your foot and kind of frustrate you. But anyway, welcome to Rocksylvania in the rain. It isn't raining a whole lot now. In fact, it probably isn't raining at all. But there's a little breeze, and every now and then it shakes the trees and throws more water down on you. I'm wetter from sweat than I am from rain. Got my sleeves pulled up on my rain jacket, and I can feel water accumulating, in the cuffs where I've got them pulled up to my elbows. Just that's how much sweat you do. I need to stop and adjust it a little bit, let the water out. Then you produce a lot of effort going uphill, and then you start downhill, and it takes a different kind of effort. It's a lot of mental effort and holding yourself back. And then you cool down and you're all wet. So the challenge is to temperature regulate when you rain hike. So we'll see. So far so good. You can't see it. Maybe I can get a picture of it later, but I'm rocking a rain skirt, which I really like because it doesn't let the heat build up near so bad as rain pants, and it also doesn't chafe between the legs if the fit isn't just right. So I'm taking you along with me today. Okay, so I'm a little over 5 miles in, and the trail has turned. It's basically a road here. It's turned pretty gentle, which is nice. You can see for yourself here. Making pretty good time. I usually about 2 miles an hour, and I'm on that pace. Maybe just a little bit ahead of it, but I need a little time banked for a steep descent or something like that. That would get me to the shelter at about 6 or 6:30. It has completely stopped raining. I'm in an ocean to take off my rain gear. Haven't checked the weather radar, which I might do here shortly, but it's completely stopped raining, and so my feet are amazingly relatively dry. Usually after a rain your feet get all wet, but hiking over rocks and on a roadway like this, it isn't as soggy. And so up here I got a challenging spot. Looks like there's a way around it. So it's nice to hike with. I mean, my shoes are damp. They look damp if you look at them. But my feet are not soggy and wet, which I don't really enjoy that much. So here we got a big puddle in the road, and we're just going to go around the edge of it. Sometimes these edges have some real soggy places and you step on them and then the water oozes in your shoes, which is always fun. But looked like we made that one 6 without giving in to the leak. I'm just hoping this continues for a little while. Paid my price back there. We had a couple of miles of pretty rocky stuff. So anyway, taking you along with me. This should be, let me see, going on 6 miles in, 3 should be 4:15, 4:30, about in the afternoon. I don't know if I said it this morning, but this would be June 14th. Okay. Well, it looks like the road is going to end because the AT goes straight and the road curves off. So now I get to walk through wet grass, which might make my shoes wet. So maybe I spoke too soon. Okay, day 75 wrap up. I hiked 9.6 miles today. Rain wasn't too bad. Rocks weren't too bad. I got to the shelter 5:30, even though, or 6, even though I left at 1 o'clock to avoid the rain. So you can see it here, the Elkville shelter, pretty basic. Come in here, we've got bunks, places to hang your packs and your clothing here when you come in and it's wet. And then somebody had left a little trail magic here, some sodas and some other things. So ended up being a pretty decent day. Most of the hiking wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. So that's the deal.